Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And coming up in just about 10 minutes, we have Klash with Kenzie. She's back. And you can compete for an awesome prize pack that we will talk about here when we get you on the phones forward in 10 minutes. But first, we got to get to sports.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, the Blackhawks, they lost last night to the Predators in a shootout. Connor Bedard scored, but they've lost, and now they've lost 4 in a row. Not much more to say about that, to be honest, because this weekend, NFL Divisional Weekend is happening. This is, the next best after the wild card weekend, although I got to say, with some of those games last week being a little bit of a blowout, I'm looking forward to this. So you got Texans at the Chiefs. That is tomorrow at 3:30. Commanders at the Lions at 7. Then Sunday, Rams at the Eagles, where my wife apparently will be reporting from as she has got a ticket and I am staying home. She's flying to Philadelphia for that game. She's from there, so big Eagles fan, and she'll be at the game.
I can take her shirt off, whip it around her head like a helicopter. She's excited.
Is this what you guys were texting about that night?
Hello. Woo! She asked for some pasties for her nipples. I'm like, boy, do I have some. What color?
You came to the right girl.
Do you want glitter? You want green because of the whole eagle thing? What do you want?
I've got to block you on her phone.
Brian, since Megan's going to be in Philadelphia this week and you're going to be on your own, obviously with your child, but on your own, what's on the menu for all these playoff games? What are you gonna chow down on this weekend?
Now, if this was pre-January 6th, Brian.
Oh, what happened on January 6th?
We started our diet.
Oh, okay.
There's something else happened, but we're not going to get into it. Kids can read about that in history books later on, not the start of our diet.
Well, I hope so.
If I was going to be alone for the weekend, oh my God. You know what the first thing came to my mind what I would get if I was alone and not caring about gaining weight?
What's that big guy?
The Stouffer's family-size mac and cheese tray. And eat it all myself. Just eat it all myself.
The family size?
Yeah. And I take the chili cheese Fritos, and I dump them in there and eat them with that.
I hate Fritos.
Really?
The scent of them even drives me nuts.
What do you also hate? Puppies?
I like puppies. Just Fritos.
Just Fritos. So instead, though, I've got to be good. And it was funny. We were at daycare yesterday picking up Harper, and there's some dads in there I've met, and they go, "Hey, man, if you want to meet some new cool dads, we're going to go watch the game, the Lions game over at Beguiled Brewery, which is kind of in my neighborhood, at 7 o'clock. I go, 7 o'clock.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Yeah. See, if Megan was there, I could have said, Megan, you watch Harper while I go drink with the guys and meet some new cool dads. Mm-hmm. Instead, I can't take Harper to a brewery at 7 o'clock.
Why? It's a dad's get-together. 7 o'clock?
But she goes to
bed.
bed.
Raising a wussy?
She goes to bed at 8.
Go for an hour. She can't stay up a little later, skip bath one night?
All right, you talked me into it. Taking Harper to a brewery Saturday night. Let's go.
Yeah. Latin families their kids are just slumped in chairs at midnight. We're like, you'll be fine.
All right, you made some good points.
It's 7 o'clock. She'll be fine. It's the weekend.
All right, Megan, you're going to the game. I'm going to the brewery.
That'll show her.
Yeah, get her.
Hang out with some cool new dads. And the Ravens and the Bills are after that, of course, 5:30 on Sundays. I think there's some incredible matchups. I'm looking forward for all 4 of these. Pretty awesome. I've got to restrain myself from gambling too much. I will gamble. I will go on DraftKings.
Father of the year.
The spirit of Norm Macdonald, famed degenerate gambler, lives through you, Brian. We just heard some of his audio, and I think it inspired you.
Well, so first off, I caved in 3 seconds with Kenzie's pushing to take my baby to a brewery for the Lions game. Now I'll be on DraftKings on my phone at the brewery with my baby past their bedtime Saturday night. That's a pretty good.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Who goes to bed at 7?
Well, children go to bed.
Not my children.
Well,
I also have children.
Yeah, Marino, when's he go to bed? What's his bedtime?
Around 9.
9. He's a 1. He's
9. He's a 1-year-old.
He's not 1 yet.
One in a couple weeks. Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, but you know what? He sleeps in. So usually like 9:15. It's awesome.
Nobody wants to work these days.
All right, so meet me at the brewery. Also, by the way, and also bring your phone so we can compare bets on DraftKings. I'm sure you're not leaving house without your phone, but Notre Dame, Ohio State is Monday night. Since Martin Luther King Day is Monday, you might be off. Just a reminder, what an incredible game that's going to be. And, of course, Case will be reviewing Rudy in an hour in honor of that game. So 8 o'clock, Case's movie review of Rudy. He's never seen it. Yesterday, the Cubs unveiled these awesome new jerseys. I don't know if you saw them, Case, because you're a jersey guy working at Lids as a manager before, of course, here to Q101. What you think of the gear. Baby blue. So it's that powder blue Super cool. I love the font on the red C. It's to honor the blues scene in Chicago. So blues music, the blues, of course, Cubs blue, but it's a baby blue, and it's a really cool, iconic alternate uniform. But the problem is, I just told Kenzie Case during the Glass Animal song there is...
Which I have to say was not what I was expecting. The problem was not what I was expecting. So go ahead, Brian.
Powder blue adds like 40 pounds on me.
On you?
On me.
I know.
I can't wear powder blue.
He goes, but the way he led into the sentence, Case, is he goes, I don't think I can wear it, though, because... makes you look so big. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't think that was going to be the sentence.
It's too bad because they look really cool, and you have to be really thin. It's kind of like they say TV adds 10 or 20 pounds. Well,
so
this
powdered blue and cameras.
Yep. That adds 20, 30 pounds. I can't get it.
Now, I guess I have powder blue hats. I don't have powder blue shirts.
And your head looks huge.
Oh, God, that's
Those
what I was
powder
afraid
blue.
of. Oh, no. To answer your question, though, Brian, you weren't sure if I had seen these jerseys or not. These things are awesome.
Yeah.
And I say that as the White Sox fan in the room. Where are these at for the White Sox? Oh, my God. These jerseys are on Q101's Facebook page if you haven't seen them. They look fantastic.
Love them. Love them. And I also like how it's honoring the blues scene in Chicago. So that's what they did with the jerseys, but I won't wear
I
them.
have to say, I don't agree with that. I don't look at those and go, this is honoring the... If blues music is a color, it's definitely dark blue.
I agree.
It's definitely not powdered blue.
I would wear dark blue. The Wrigleyville alternate jerseys, those are dark blue, a darker blue. I
Right.
like those. I want one of those.
But if we're going to say that blues music is a color, it's certainly not vibrant powdered blue.
Well, Kenzie, can I dispute that theory a little bit?
No.
Takes care of that.
All right,
Okay, all right,
anyways.
moving on.
No, I'm curious what your dispute is on it.
Well, according to the Cubs press release, the Sox paid tribute to the iconic blues anthem Sweet Home Chicago and features a 6-string guitar stripe. Also, the jersey's custom numerals and nameplates takes cues from blues-era typography, and the logo on the sleeve looks like a guitar pick. So they have done their best to incorporate the blues into their new blue jersey.
Okay, so it wasn't the blue coloring.
Correct.
I see.
But they still went with powder blue, and probably because the Wrigleyville alt jerseys are darker blue.
Yeah.
Which I don't have one of those either because I bought a Caleb Williams jersey like an idiot at the beginning of the season. I have no more money for jerseys.
Well, they sent those out in a big press pack. I got one for free. You never got one? You never got one?
You got one of those jerseys?
Yeah, they sent them out for free to a bunch of media people in Chicago.
Case
We
you
all
get,
posted
case you get
videos.
one?
I got one.
Well,
You didn't get one?
I'm going to join the war, the border war at Illinois, Indiana. I'm going to go do
Everybody
that.
got one.
We'll talk
Like,
after.
everybody got one.
Let's
Like,
have a
it was
show meeting at
unbelievable.
let's have a show meeting at 10:03,
I
please.
mean, I've seen every radio host in the city has one. You want me to name them off, all the people that have jerseys?
I was actually like, how could they give away this many free
Yeah.
jerseys?
All these lower-rated shows than us, they got jerseys.
Wait, who got them? Who got them?
Well, 96.3, 93.1, 104.3.
So basically all the dial settings?
No, it's like they just went up the dial and wrote down people's names that everyone got jerseys.
Perhaps.
But they actually sent one to me and my husband and my only one son at the time. They were like, who's all in this house?
My dog got one.
Wait, did yours come to your house too, Case?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shipped them to the households.
I was just saying maybe it's lost over here at work somewhere.
I don't think so.
They shipped them to the
This
home.
building's pretty organized. We don't really lose stuff.
I was going to talk about an anniversary today. 27 years ago, Dennis Rodman kicked that one cameraman in the balls. Remember that story?
Yeah, iconic.
But I don't want to talk about it anymore because I want that jersey. And I guess
It's too sad.
I had the audio ready. I was going to play the whole thing. It was going to be a whole thing. The whole
It was
Dennis
going to be a
Rodman.
whole thing.
The whole Dennis Rodman.
I wonder if they're going to send these out in a press pack. That was my first thought. I hope they send these out too. I can't wait to wear it to work. I can't wait.
All right. Yeah. All right. Okay.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Sorry, all the appropriate emails have been sent to the Cubs about maybe that missing jersey. Could have been lost in the mail. Okay, well, let's get back to the show. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So, Kenzie's been sick the last couple days. I stepped in. We, by the fans' choice, called it Brawl with Brian. Kenzie, I went 2-0. I went 2-0.
good.
Yeah, I was very, very happy, very excited.
Hey.
But I'm excited you're back to compete in Clash with Kenzie. Now, check this out. We got a prize for you today for Clash with Kenzie. If you beat Kenzie in trivia, you win this. If you don't, we're still going to give it away to somebody out there just by hitting God Bless the Baby, everybody listening. But Call 312-591-8300 right now to compete against Kenzie for tickets to Roxfest 2025. That's ROXX. This is part of the Illinois-Indiana border war ceasefire that's going to happen in June, which I've already predicted. This is where both sides can celebrate music and fun because this is a fun-ass lineup. So this happens at the Portage Mall in Portage, Indiana. That's why we're doing it there, because the ceasefire, it's all been agreed on by the generals at this point to have it here. Here's what you get. Stone Temple Pilots, Theory of a Dead Man, Plain White Tees, Fuel, Lit, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Story of the Year, Hoobastank. This is insane. This lineup 2 days. Saturday, June 21st, and Friday, June 20th. I went out of order there. But the tickets go on sale today at 10 a.m. So it's Friday, June 20th, Saturday, June 21st. And I don't know who wrote this case. Is this from them, from their press release? He's actually answering phones right now. But this is what it says on the website about the festival.
I want to see it.
This isn't just a concert. It's a rock pilgrimage. Whether you're a diehard rock fan or just looking for an unforgettable experience, Roxfest 2025 has something for everyone. So grab your tickets, rally your friends, and get ready to rock like never before. Your summer just got a whole lot louder. See you at Roxfest 2025.
I like the idea that you thought maybe Case wrote it.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
We'll answer him when he gets on. He's answering phones. A lot of people calling in for this to compete against Kenzie for these tickets. So 312-591-8300. Call now to compete in trivia.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
So we got these Roxfest 2025 tickets in Clash with Kenzie, featuring Stone Temple Pilots, Plain White Tees, Theory of a Dead Man, Lit, Fuel, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Story of the Year, Hoobastank. That's over in Portage, Indiana in June. Now here's what we're going to do. If Kenzie wins immediately after that victory, we will give them away right on the air right now, because we also have Bonnaroo, a song scramble coming up in about 10 minutes. So a lot of great free stuff in the next 10 minutes here for you.
What if I lose? Carry on.
Just everybody relax and enjoy the Hosier song we'll play
Wait
after
for
that.
Bonnaroo.
And Hosier playing Bonnaroo.
That's right. And Stephanie will take those tickets if that happens. Stephanie, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Hi, I was a critical care transport nurse in the city.
Oh, my God. Well, now I don't want to win. Thank you for all you've done.
The phrase, you've seen some stuff is probably more appropriate to you than anybody else.
Probably.
Well, let's save it for...
Somebody's laughing in the background.
She's got a whole crowd there.
She's going to phone a friend, isn't she?
Oh, no, it's my boyfriend. He's getting ready for work. I got a little nervous. I put you guys on.
It's okay. You guys can play together.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Stephanie?
Tails.
It is tails. Stephanie goes first. Here we go. Stephanie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, name one NFL team in the playoffs other than the Rams.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions, no hesitation. There
Why
we go.
couldn't she say the Rams?
They were sent earlier this week.
So?
We just made it a little harder. Took one out.
Whatever. Picky. There's not that many teams left.
Kenzie's staying with sports. Who has scored the most points in NBA history?
Who did?
Yes,
ever?
Who's got that title right now?
Shaq.
Shaq is not right. Shaq Daddy. Love Shaq.
So big.
He's huge.
He should have. He's dunk people.
You should DM him and say, why are you a failure as an NBA player, but really good on TNT halftime shows? Okay, do you know the answer to that, Stephanie?
Kareem.
Kareem is not right.
Ooh.
I thought Michael Jordan would be the number one answer said, but it is LeBron James. It was Kareem. It was Kareem.
Until 2 years ago.
Yeah, LeBron James passed him up. So there you go. No one gets that one.
Bronny.
Yep, little Bronny. Is it back to Stephanie?
It is 1-0. Stephanie's ahead.
Stephanie, good to the last drop is a slogan of what coffee brand?
Is it Folgers?
It's not Folgers. You know, Kenzie?
Good to the last drop.
Good to the last drop.
What's besides Folger? Maxwell House?
Maxwell House is right. The two old school brands that are out there.
I was like, not Folgers.
Folgers. Do people still drink? Because everybody goes out for coffee now, right? No one makes it at
I
home.
make coffee.
Oh, you're trying to
Part
save
of
some
my New
money.
Year's resolution. All I do is make coffee. Nothing but that.
What's the brand?
I'm still experimenting with different brands. I had the Dunkin' cold brew. Now I just ordered one that has vanilla already in it because I make this vanilla cream and I want it to complement it. Mm-hmm. So I'm still finding my favorite brand. If anyone has a favorite brand of cold brew that they're like, this is it, please let me know because there's about 14,000. I'm trying to pick my favorite right now.
Is it 1-1?
It's 1-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, finish the quote.
Oh.
Quote the Raven.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You have to finish the quote. Quote the Raven.
Quote the Raven. Quote the Raven.
There's a word I'm looking for.
Is this a sports question?
No, it's not.
Brian hit the buzzer.
All right, there we go. Stephanie, do you know?
No.
Oh, okay. It's nevermore. Nevermore.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Oh, Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah.
Kill me.
Well, he would if you were one of his stories. He would have.
The way you said it just really threw me
I'm
off.
sure it's all my fault.
I didn't think you were done.
Yeah. I kind of paused. Long pause.
It was like Anchorman, which is like, when in Rome. Yes, go on.
All right, so it's 1-1.
1-1. Got to get some right answers here. It's the end of the week. We're low on questions. It's back to Stephanie.
Stephanie, what do the following have in common? Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic.
They're all oceans.
They're oceans. Yay.
Oh, my God. That was so condescending. Don't talk to her like that. She saves people, you a-hole.
All right, Kenzie. It's good to Kenzie?
That's right. 2-1.
In what year did Al Gore run for president of the United States?
Give us a year.
No ocean questions for you.
I think it was Bushy. So 2000.
2000's right. Good job.
Okay.
Good job. 2-2.
It was against the Bushters, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hanging Chad. We'll get into that in another show.
Controversial finish. 2-2 back to Stephanie.
Stephanie, what famous wall is visible from space?
Great Wall of China.
Great Wall of China is right. 3-2. Back to Kenzie.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it has a bill, webbed feet, and lays eggs, what kind of animal is a platypus? Which is say platypus. It's a funny name.
I was on the edge of my seat to what animal was going to end the question.
Say it. It's fun.
A platypus.
Platypus is fun.
Platypus.
So what kind of animal is a platypus?
I mean, I want to be like, I feel like I'm overthinking it.
Yeah.
It's just a mammal.
It is a mammal. That's
Right?
right. 3-3. Stephanie, say platypus.
Platypus.
It's fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, really fun.
All right, 3-3 back to Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie. 2 consecutive X's represent what number in Roman numerals? 2 consecutive X's.
20.
20 is right. She's got 4. Back to Kenzie. In what country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa? In what country would you find that?
In what country? So Italy?
Italy is right.
Oh.
Next one wins.
Hey.
And it goes back to Stephanie?
That's correct.
Okay. Stephanie, what country did IKEA originate in?
Sweden.
Sweden's right. There we go.
The meatballs give it away.
Tell your boyfriend you're a winner, unless he's already left for work. He hasn't been waiting around to see what happens.
He's sitting right next to me.
Aw. Well, you guys together.
No helping.
No helping. Liars. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you can take him and celebrate it at the Portage Mall in Portage, Indiana. Rocks Fest 2025. Stone Temple Pilots, Fuel, Lit, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Story of the Year, Theory of a Dead Man, Hoobastank, Plain White Tees. All the information at Q101.com. They go on sale today at 10 a.m. But you got free ones, Stephanie, from Q101.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, thank you. We have now, as we said, we're going to play Hozier, and we're going to keep the free stuff going here on a Friday, a Bonnaroo song scramble. You unscramble it, and you get 2 4-day passes to Bonnaroo 3 minutes away. It's Brian and Kenzie.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.